All rise. JudgeVondaB court is now in session. Justice case number JVB 1036, Martinez case.
Thank you.
You welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Martinez,
Yes, ma'am.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, I'm here to put Daddy on child support.
That's his name, Daddy?
Well, that's what I call him.
Okay. Right. Oh, right. So how many children do you and... I'm sorry, I'm not going to refer...
Hold up. We've got a case that's about to get messy real quick. Today, we're diving into the courtroom battle between Ms. Martinez and Mr. Dave. Now, Ms. Martinez says she's here to put Daddy, oh wait, excuse me, Mr. Dave on child support. But when you hear the backstory, woo, this isn't your average support case. We're talking about a man who was shelling out $1,000 a week. Not for the baby, but for, well, let's just say companionship. Now that a child is involved, suddenly the money stopped flowing. But here's the real question. Is this about child support or about a lifestyle cutoff? Stick around, because this one is full of twists, contradictions, and a shocking confession that no one saw coming.
Sir, what is your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave, Mr. Dave. You're putting Mr. Dave on child support.
Correct.
Okay. How many children do the two of you have?
We have one.
Okay. And what's the backstory? Like, was he not paying? I mean, what was going on?
Okay, so we met a while ago in my hometown. He actually works in a position where it allows him to travel a lot. He just so happened to be in my hometown, and we kind of met at a bar. We kind of had a few night stands, something like that. And we kind of got an arrangement to where he would basically provide me with about $1,000 a week. You know, with a week, yes, a week. So with my allowance, it allowed me to begin to do my position as a stylist. And when I told him I got pregnant, he cut me off. And now he doesn't want to take care of our child. We already got a DNA test and he knows it's his child. So I don't know what the problem is. So I'm here to put him on child support.
Okay, so you lost me at the $1,000 a week part. Was that for you only?
For me, you know, he was kind of looking for something that allowed him to have pleasure and, you know, have fun while he's in my hometown. And I was okay with that, you know, because that's kind of what I wanted. I didn't want anything serious, like as far as, you know, commitment and marriage and all that good stuff. So we decided to just have fun. And now he wants to cut me off because we have a child together and he doesn't want to take care of him.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to address the $1,000 a week part because that has nothing to do with why we're here. I just want to know about the child support part. Is there a reason you haven't been giving her financial support for the child?
I never agreed to child support.
Okay.
I agreed to the fun part, and fun time's over.
Hold on, let's pause. $1,000 a week? That's $52,000 a year, tax-free. That's not child support. That's a salary. And let's be real, this isn't about co-parenting. This was a transactional arrangement. But now there's a baby in the mix, and Dave is trying to pretend none of it ever happened. But guess what? The law doesn't work like that. Whether you were handing out cash for fun or not, you still have real-life responsibilities once a child enters the picture.
Sure.
So now that the fun time's over, the adult time begins, which is caring for the child.
I never agreed to have a child with her.
Okay, you probably didn't, but you guys were having fun and had a kid, right?
He wasn't complaining when he was up in there.
Okay, so you guys had a child.
Well, there's no reason to complain, but yes, ma'am.
If we want to get into that, let's not start.
Yeah, please don't, because I don't think I have time for that today. I would have to, set aside some special time to hear all of this story. So we're just going to focus on the important part, okay? Now the child, whether you agreed or signed up for child support, you have a child. You need to take care of that child financially.
Your Honor, I would like to say something. I don't want to make this personal aspersion on her character. How do I know that's my child?
Well, you already had a DNA test. It's been confirmed that you're the father. You forgot about that?
Evidently, it slipped my mind. Yes.
Oh, okay, you're probably having too much fun. But again, you have a child now, and you're gonna pay child support. So, let's get some information from you. How much do you make a year?
I make a good year up around 108.
108,000, okay. And health insurance, who carries the child on health insurance?
I
He
carry.
does.
Okay. And how many children do you have besides this one?
I have 2 children.
2 children? Okay. So we can give you credit. Well, how old are your children?
They're not in the house. They're adults.
Okay. That wasn't my question. How old are your children?
How old?
Yes.
One's 30, one's 35.
30? Okay. So definitely none under the age of 18.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So let's do some math here. Looks like your gross comes out close to $9,000 a month. Your net is about $6,436.81. That gives you, well, giving you credit for health insurance. And you said how much was it?
Health insurance about, I think it's around 200.
Okay. So I'll give you credit for the health insurance that you carry on the child. That will bring your child support obligation.
Oh, he never agreed? Sorry, but biology doesn't need a contract, Dave. When you engage in adult activities, there's always a chance of adult consequences. And here's the kicker. He already took a DNA test. So what's with the how do I know it's mine routine? Dave is trying every excuse in the book. But the judge? She's not buying it.
$1,287 per month. And that's all he has to pay.
I'm okay with that. I mean, it's like a cut to me, but it's fine. I mean, I got my business, I can take care of my child, but I just didn't think it was fair for him not to have an obligation to our child.
I definitely agree with that. He definitely has an obligation to the child in terms of what you all may have going on in fun times. That has nothing to do with me, and I can't do anything about that.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Yes, make it quick.
I have another life besides this life. I have 2 wonderful kids, a wife, and
Wait a minute.
I need to focus on that life.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
need to focus on this life.
Did you just say you were married?
Yes, Your Honor.
Does your wife know about this 1-year-old?
If this is
Boom. The numbers are in. Dave makes $18,000 a year, which means his obligation is $1,287 per month. That's just over 14% of his net income, which, by the way, is exactly how the system works. And let's put this in perspective. He used to give her $44,000 a month, just for fun. Now that it's for his child, suddenly it's a problem?
might be a factor later on, but at this point, no.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
you were literally at my house yesterday.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys are not going to fight in front of me. So
Sorry.
what we're going to do is, do you have any more questions?
No, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions pertaining to your child support? Not anything else. No fun time, nothing like that.
No, Your Honor.
Wait. Did he just say he's married? Oh, this just took a whole new turn. So while he was out here dropping thousands on Ms. Martinez, he had a whole family at home. No wonder he didn't want this case public. And let's not forget, he just admitted this on record. If his wife didn't know before, well, she does now.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. I just wanted to go over what you all witnessed in the Martinez case. Mom was bringing dad to court. She was seeking child support. Now, what was interesting about that case, you heard some talk about, how their relationship started. Dad was actually married, had 2 other adult children. Well, none of that matters in terms of determining what his child support amount should be in regards to the child that he had with mom, and it's that simple.
Woo. And that's a wrap on the Martinez case. Let's break it down. Dave tried everything to dodge responsibility. Denial, excuses, even amnesia. But none of that changed the fact that he's legally responsible for his child. The judge ruled $1,287 a month. And honestly, considering his old arrangement, that's a bargain. But what do you think? Was the ruling fair? Should Dave be paying more? Less? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love these wild courtroom breakdowns, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more jaw-dropping cases.